Welcome to Engage Math, Pre-Algebra, Lesson 8, Problem 4, where we are still solving equations that take one step. But now we are going to solve them by doing the same thing still to both sides. But since the 5 is multiplying the m, we are going to divide both sides by m to undo the multiplication. It's called the inverse operation. The reason it works is that 5 over 5 is simply equal to 1. So our final answer is simply plain old m is equal to 25 over 5, which is 5. Okay, let's look at the next one. This one is often tempting to people, to students, to want to add 6. But remember, the negative 6 is not being added to the n, it's multiplying the n. So we have to do the opposite and divide both sides by negative 6. The negative 6 over the negative 6 cancels because it's just 1. So our final answer is n equals negative 4. Okay, let's go to the next one. Now we are going to divide both sides by negative 4. The variable just happens to be on the right-hand side this time. So we simply get 9 is equal to k, otherwise known as k equals 9. All right, let's go to the next one. The x is being divided by 4. So what I'm going to do, if there's not a lot of room here, but I'm going to multiply the left side by 4 and the right side by 4. So when we do that, what we end up getting is the 4 is canceling because 4 over 4 is 1, and we have x all by itself, so x is equal to 12. And by the way, you can check any of your answers like it said here and make sure that it works, but believe me, it will. We're doing them all correctly. Okay, this time we're going to multiply both sides by 3 to get the p alone. The 3's cancel because 3 over 3 is 1, so we simply have p equals negative 21, and we're done. All right, one last one, and we are going to basically think of this as multiplying both sides by 2. Now, this one's a little bit tricky because if we just multiply by 2, we'll still have a negative x. So what if we multiplied by a negative 2? So let's kind of rewrite that so you can see that it's multiplying by a negative 2. The reason that I'm multiplying it by a negative 2, let's actually rewrite that one more time and kind of get that looking a little bit better. Okay, so we are going to multiply both sides by negative 2. And the reason that that's going to be so helpful is on the left, we're going to get a positive 24 because negative 2 times negative 12. And on the right-hand side, the negative times a negative will be a positive. So the negatives will cancel on the right-hand side. And the 2's cancel because it's 2 over 2 is just 1. So our answer is just positive x is equal to positive 24. Great job, and we will see you next time at Engaged Math.